Okie dokie. So now our Artlantis is set up and ready to go. We've got our 2D views, preview display views here, and then our media catalog down the bottom, and I'm still in perspectives. Okay, so what I'm going to go through now is how to navigate around your model. Okay, so there's quite a few different ways that you can navigate around your model. If you're in the preview display window, okay, you can use your pen and this will move you around like this. If you hold it down, you'll see the pen kind of goes on an angle and you can move around your model. Now, as I'm doing this, hopefully you guys can see in the 2D views that the big blue cone is moving, okay? So you can navigate around that way in your preview display, and as I showed you in the last video, you can click on the zoom in and out, and draw rectangles over parts that you want to zoom into, right? But one of the easiest ways to move around in your model is using this 2D view window that we've got here. So up the top here, these are your views, much like in SketchUp. So you can see the top of the house, which is the view currently on the screen. We've got first elevation, second elevation, third elevation, and fourth elevation. Okay, so there are your different views that you can use in your 2D view panel. Okay, we've got our question mark down here, that's for help. Then we've got these buttons, which are quite similar to the ones for our preview display. So this one takes you back to the previous camera position. Okay, then we've got our zoom, our pan, and zoom to fit window. Okay, which means it brings the whole view that we're using back to within this white space, which is really helpful. And then this is clip 2D camera view. You'll notice it looks a lot like a section plane. All right, so they're your different parts of the 2D view. So I'm on the different views and I'm just going to pan. Okay, and you can see it just moves this part here of the model. Okay, you have to click on it every time you want to use it. I'm going to head over back to my plan view. Okay, and you can see here I've got my model from the top and then this big blue cone. Right, so what this is it is your camera. So where you move your camera, okay, indicates what you guys will see in your preview display. So the best way to remember this is the red dot, okay, is your camera. The blue dot is where it is pointing. And this blue cone indicates how wide the camera angle is. So if you click on the blue lines and drag out, you'll see we zoom out in our preview display and it makes our camera angle wider, and we can zoom in and make it smaller. Okay, you can move the blue, okay, and it changes where the camera is. The camera's pointing, sorry. And you can click on the red and move the red because it changes where the camera position is. All right. If you want to move the whole thing, you can click on the black line and click and drag it around. All right, so this is really helpful because it allows us to get within our model. So if I change to a plan view, if I move my camera around, I can see that I'm looking at the outside. I'm going to head back to my plan view and I'm going to move my camera where possible, maybe in here. We have to check all of the views. All right, so at the moment, nothing is happening because I'm trying to get inside. Okie dokie. So at the moment it's going very black, which isn't very helpful. Okay, so what I'm really quickly going to do is I'm going to move my camera back out here. I'm just going to head to my shaders really quick. And, sorry guys, don't want that. All right, and I'm just going to look for this layer, the glass layer. I'm going to pop to my miscellaneous shaders and I'm just going to go to my glass and I'm going to drag it on to my layer. Okay, and you'll see that it makes it transparent and now we can see inside, which is a bit nicer. So I'm going to head back to my perspectives, turn around a bit. Yep, we can see inside my model. So now I'm back to my perspectives. Okay, and this is on the roof, and I don't want to be in the roof. I want to be in the room. So you can see here by navigating around and using both the tools, okay, so the 2D view and my preview display, I can get into my space quite easily. All right, it takes a bit of practice. All right, so I can zoom in and out. As we said, at the moment, there we go. I'm behind glass because it's a bit fuzzy. Okay, if I really wanted to zoom into the bedside table, using my preview display, I can click on my zoom button and I can click and drag over my bedside table and it'll zoom me in nice and close. Okay, so we can see here that we've got the different parts going on and it allows us to move around our model quite well. We can see, I might see if I can get us into the lounge room area. Okay, as I said, it can be a bit tricky sometimes, so you can make this perspective wider. And I'm just going to turn my camera around. There we go. And you can see now that I'm on the inside of my model. Okay, at the other end. All right, so again, the zoom button, I can click and I can just press and it'll zoom in, or I can click and drag over it and it will continue to go forward. All right, so you can probably hear the fan on my computer going a bit crazy, which is okay. I'm trying to do a lot with it very quickly. And okay, so there I am on the inside. So it's a combination of using your preview display and your 2D view window over here. So just remember the camera is the red button, where the camera is pointing is blue, and the blue cone is the angle of your camera lens. Okay, and you can move that around quite easily. You click and drag on it. So that is how you navigate around your space. Okay, the reason I had to put glass on was so there was sun shining in so we could actually see on the inside. All right, thanks guys.